Let's do a Wednesday video. It's Wednesday, it's Wednesday, it's a Wednesday video. Hello and welcome to Wiggy Reviews. I'm Wiggy and I review books. Welcome to a Wednesday video where we just sit and talk and there's no reviews at all and maybe there's a list. Is there a list today? Are you worried? Well, there's not a list today. I have my computer here so I can get my thoughts together. My thoughts go all over the place. You probably don't know this, but last week I was on a writer's conference cruise. But I'm recording this video before the writer's conference cruise. So this is like a weird past yet future me. So hello, I'm breaking the time-space continuum to bring you this video. But the reason I am recording this before the writer's conference is that I am busy working on a theater production that I work on. And I just thought today would be a good day to just kind of tell you a little bit more about because this is not all I do, obviously. I actually work in a theater. I work for a theater company. I do production. I'm a production assistant during rehearsals, and then I work backstage on handling props and sets and all that, and I work backstage during shows. So if ever there comes a time where videos get a little behind, that is probably why, because I'm in rehearsals, and rehearsals are 8 hours every day, and then this week, specifically, the reason I'm doing this video is because I'm currently in Tech Week, which is the big week where we are getting the show ready to actually open and have audiences come see it. You're probably wondering what show I'm doing. Well, I'm not going to tell you the theater company I work for, but the show that we are putting on and is opening this weekend is Kinky Boots. And if you don't know the story of Kinky Boots is the story of Charlie Price, who is the next generation in his family's business, which is shoemakers. His family is a long history of shoemaking. A very specific kind of shoe, just kind of like a men's shoes. Okay. But he doesn't want to make shoes for the rest of his life. So he and his sweetheart decide they're moving to London. So they buy a flat, they go to London, and then Charlie gets the phone call that his father passed. And so he rushes back, and they're all talking about how, oh, you're going to take over the business, and yay, but the business is falling apart because people aren't buying as many shoes, especially the specific kind of men's footwear that they made. So it's looking like the factory's going to have to close. And Charlie ends up bumping into, while he's out drinking at a pub and, drinking his woes away, he runs into Lola. Oh, that's a nice name. Well, Lola is a drag queen, and after saving Lola from some guys who are giving her trouble, well, first off, Lola could handle herself. Took one of her big shoes and just and swung it at the guys, but actually hit Charlie, and that's how he ended up in Lola's club. And he learned that Lola's a drag queen. But he discovers that, drag queens, their heels break a lot because, according to Charlie, men can't wear women's heels. They can't support the weight. Which I'm also going to say this is like, if you can't support the weight, then why can any woman wear heels? Whatever. That's a stretch for a excuse. So Charlie discovers like, oh, well, the other factories have been surviving because they've been finding niche markets, markets that nobody's covering. And he's like, oh, I have found a niche market. I could make shoes for drag queens. And that is basically the plot. And of course, there's a whole lot of discovery and learning to accept people for who they are, not even in the ways you expect. And it's just a fun show. It's a very fun show, and it's very much not, the drag queen aspect is just there, but it's not like the focus. The main focus is family and finding your purpose and accepting people for who they are, whether they be men who dress up like women or they just be someone who is just trying to do a good thing but gets overwhelmed. You know, and it's a cute show. The music is really good. The book of the musical was, so i.e. the script. The script was adapted actually from a movie, but it was written by Harvey Fierstein. I cannot say his word. A Broadway legend. Most of you, if you are not Broadway people, you would know him. He's done films. He's the guy with the really rattly voice. I can't do it to save my life. And the music was done by Cyndi Lauper. So that's exciting. It's really good music. The story is beautiful. And that is what I have been doing for a lot of time, other than the personal life that was taking me out of commission as well. But yeah, so I am currently in Tech Week to open that show. It's a very good show. I'm very excited. I'm working with a lot of people that I've worked with before, and the cast is great. Our director is fantastic. He's like, it's all coming together in such a beautiful way. And I just thought I would share this with you guys just so you know that I like other things too, and I do work outside of here. I mean, I've mentioned before that I have worked at Burns and Ermels as well. I don't work there anymore. My theater kind of got in the way of that, but that's fine. I just felt like this was a nice day to just kind of talk a little bit about it. And I love theater. Theater and reading have always been passions of mine. And no, I am not on backstage crew because I wanted to be an actor and failed. No, I've always done backstage stuff. I've always done props. I've done props since middle school. Like, I always was the one who... I love going out and finding props. I love creating props. I love doing that. But I actually went to college and I got stage management training. Props are just more fun. Stage management is a lot of paperwork and balancing personalities and just being on 24/7. Props, I don't have to be on 24/7, but I get to still I like paperwork. I made that sound like a bad thing, but I do like paperwork. So I got oodles and oodles of prop paperwork. And this show has a lot of fun props. I mean, just boots. And we're in a shoe factory, so there's so many shoes and so many different processes of shoes. I'm learning so much about shoemaking as well. They're doing this show. But yeah, it's another one of my passions. It's not something I will talk about probably again, just because this was an extenuating circumstance. And I just wanted to share that with you so you know that I'm not just sitting on my butt when I record videos early. So yeah. If you're interested in seeing the show, you can look it up. I am based in California. Is as close as I will get to it. But yeah, if you have a favorite Broadway show that you've seen, or if you've seen Kinky Boots and have opinions on it, let me know in the comments. I am loving this show. I love the music. And I love this cast and this production team. I'm very excited that I'm getting to do this show. So this has been a Wednesday video. This has been just me chatting, just having a conversation with y'all. Saturday, I will be having a new book review come out. It is sitting here, right here. This is the book that I will be reviewing. I just realized it was there. I forgot. I left it. Yeah, I recorded this video and the Saturday video at the same time. I had to get a lot of stuff done before I went on my writers conference cruise and Tech Week. So this is the video. This is the book I will be reviewing. It's called Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I'm very excited to review it. It's a book that has been on my to be read list for a long time. So yeah, make sure you are subscribed so you can get when that comes out. It'll be Saturday. And I guess that's it for me. I'm trying to think of a catchy kinky boot phrase for you before I leave. I guess just the final song. Just be who you want to be. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll read you later. Bye.